But there we go.
We should just get into this.
I'm going.
We're
Yep.
going. It's ladies' night. It's girls' night.
It is ladies' night. That's right. That's why we, for ladies' night, have a girls movie.
This is a movie for the fujoshi in you. This is a weeb-ass movie
Fuck
from
you.
the 80s. Listen, if you want to make out, let me just ask my three partners if it's okay first, all right?
Sure, yeah, of course.
I mean,
No
I'm
worries.
guessing you've got to do the same?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So I stand by this. This is if this was made in Japan, this would be an anime, which it should be. Except what we got instead was Gundam, and this is American Gundam, basically.
American, yeah, you're not wrong. I do have some serious thoughts about this movie, which I will get onto later.
I do too.
But
we also have.
I want somebody's butt. I want it now. I got it.
Yeah.
Well, we have not just butts.
This gives me a hard on.
And we not just got hard-ons, we got. You've got the ball.
Maverick has the ball.
Yeah, Maverick has the ball. See,
Yeah,
I slugged through
this
it.
is the-
We were gonna have a great time actually talking about it.
So, okay, I want to say up front that I will get into this further. This is a horrible, vile, insipid propaganda movie.
Yes.
But I really love this movie so much, and I own a Blu-ray copy of it.
It is dumb
I'm
and
a hypocrite.
entertaining.
Fuck you.
The problem with this film is it has a lot to say about America having America brackets the Navy and the Air Force having PTSD.
Poor boys.
Because, I mean, I know you said you recorded some autism ass facts, but we need to. I think I would also like to take us to the autism zone, if I may.
Yeah, sure.
Before we start talking about the movie. Hi everyone, welcome to Stargate Oversight.
Yeah, this is bonus month.
Yeah, welcome to bonus
The
month.
first episode.
So for those of you that missed us saying what bonus month is, we're going to be recording bonus style episodes but releasing them to you guys as one, so we can do something different, two, because we have a shitload of movies on our to do for the bonus list, and three, to incentivize you to subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, this is the sort of a taste. These sort of next few episodes are a little bit of a taste of what the bonus episodes
three
are
of them.
like.
You said two, honey.
Yeah, because 2 will be free, and then the other one, and then the other one after that would be the paid bonus.
Three. No. We do one each. So we've got Top Gun, we've got Ryan's pick, and then we've got Aliens, and then there's the regular bonus.
Yeah. The next 2 that does not include this one. That's why I said next. Yes.
So, hi, my name's Frayorl. My pronouns are she and it, and I'm gay.
My name is Arcticia Frost. Just like the people in this movie, I am incredibly heterosexual, and my pronouns are she and her.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we have here Lieutenant Arcticia Frost, cool sign Frosty. And
honestly, that's like a really bad call sign for me. But on the other hand, we'll get into later on when we get to it. I'm sorry, but there is a character in this movie called Charlotte, and her call sign is Charlie.
Yeah. I mean, I think, honestly, I do think they would just be lazy and
That's
take...
just your name!
That's the point, that sometimes they'll just be lazy. Fucking...
No, I have a point about call signs.
Yeah, well, alright, we'll get the call signs later. Hi, I'm call sign... Fox, sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, sure. No, but I do have like a quick point about like call signs.
We can make it now because I think.
Yeah, I mean, this is not anything about any specific character. This is just like a general sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So, generally, from what I've read, how it works in sort of the US and in the UK as well. I don't know about other countries, but call signs. It's not a cool nickname.
No,
it's a hazing thing.
Yep.
When you do something really stupid and fuck something up that everyone remembers, you get an ironic, sarcastic cool name, which reminds you forever about how much of a fuck up you are.
Yes. Another podcast, Lines Led by Donkeys, like, their host Joe Kasabian, his nickname was Chaos because his surname has ass in it. That's it.
Or if you're a woman in the Air Force, then your call sign is just going to be some variation of melons, tits, because
Yeah. Or like, I want to be called Shred because I'm an epic skateboarder, and they instead call you Slip or something because you fall open and pants yourself.
Or they take the piss out of you and they you fall over and hurt yourself, do some dumb shit like that, and they call you, and your call sign is Hawk now on because Tony Hawk.
Yep. Yeah, you don't get the cool call sign. Nobody gets a cool.
And again, if you have a cool call sign, it's sarcastic.
Honestly, to be fair, right? Goose guy got fucking attacked and beaten up by a goose. I can see that.
Okay, yeah, Goose is a believable call sign.
Cougar got
Iceman is kind of believable, but it would be like you're a dipshit, you freeze up, and you're a pussy kind of name, right?
Which I mean,
Maverick. No, you will never be called Maverick.
No. Let's be real. Cougar should be called Iceman because of what we'll get into later. I guess you could get the name Cougar if you got, I don't know, if you just had a habit of pulling older ladies and everyone found that hilarious.
Yeah, that's kind of believable. I guess you could get Merlin if you were a complete dipshit and they're taking the piss out of you for being an idiot.
Yeah, you get called Merlin because they catch you playing Magic the Gathering constantly. Hollywoods? If you're constantly quoting movies, they could call you that as to call you a dipshit.
A funny common one I've heard of, which I've read about, is guys who are from Alabama and shit and are really proud of it will get the call sign Tex because it pisses them off.
Let's see. Anyone? Goose. Viper is apparently a guy's real call sign, though.
Really?
Yeah. The Viper in this movie is actually based off a real guy called Viper.
Huh. Fair enough.
Jester?
Although, maybe. Again, it's
haha, you're a funny man. You pissed off the Admiral once by trying to be funny. So, fun fact, there's another thing that we missed and we didn't know at the time, I'm adding this in post, is that you're not likely to get any of these names if you attend Top Gun School, because Top Gun School fines you $5 on the spot for mentioning the movie as they feel it's unprofessional. So if you go to Top Gun School, you're definitely not getting the cool name like Maverick.
Okay, there is one thing that hangs over this movie that we do have to talk about, though.
What is it? Vietnam and Korea?
No, it's not. It's to do with the people. It's to do with the people in the movie itself, and that is that one individual in this movie has some ties with a controversial organization. This organization is known for horribly mistreating the people that are part of it, separating people from their families.
Where is
Miscavige? General mistreatment. And
outright disappearing.
I think we really do. No, hang on, honey. Listen, okay. I really think we have to call out Michael Ironside and his involvement with Ubisoft.
God damn it! Out! Get out! Hold on, let me just shut my door.
All right.
Honestly, really?
Well, I can't think of anything else that would be anything controversial that would tie to any actors in this movie.
No. But I think before we start this movie, we do need much like Driven, we need a history lesson.
Hey guys, have you ever heard of planes? They're these sort of things.
We must go back. What is the aeroplane? No, we don't go that far. We need to go back to the end of World War II. And by the way, this is the Americans' fault. Hey, Britain, give us money. We don't have any money. Yeah, well, we saved your ass. Silently sells jet engine plans to Stalin. Money.
Yeah,
That's Rolls-Royce jet engine powered the MiG-15, which beat the shit out of the Americans in Korea.
Whoops. Oh yeah, speaking of MiGs, there's something I want to talk about.
You mean the fact that this is a fucking F5 trainer? Yeah,
this is a Northrop F5F Tiger II.
Yes.
Although in the scenes where any MiG-28 is blown up, it's actually a model of an F5E that is blown up instead.
Yes.
But although, yes, so what I wanted to actually, another thing I wanted to talk about there is that they're like the new experimental incredible fighter is the MiG-28, and I kind of get what they're going for here because MiGs use odd-numbered names.
Yep.
Apart from the MiG-6 and the MiG-8, which were just prototype planes, apart from that, they use odd numbers.
Yep.
But here's the thing about that. It's like, okay, I get that you're trying to be like not a real plane, not connected to a real plane, right? Just be like, this is a fictional plane. However, do you know what the newest model of MiG that was in production at the time of
It
this
would
movie
be the
was?
27 and the 29.
Yeah, the 20-fucking-9! They've already got a higher number than 8!
Yes. I think the other problem with this is, as I kind of mentioned, is that so for the first generation of MiGs, the MiG-15 and the MiG-17, the MiGs were better because they were slow. Well, they were heavier, but they were maneuverable and they were really good at dogfighting. Whereas the Americans went, "This is heavy, it's high tech, but it can go supersonic," and they lost. They got their asses kicked over Vietnam and Korea. And
there was also another crucial problem with MiGs, which is still a problem with MiGs, in that the Russians can't actually afford to build them.
Yes. which remains incredibly funny to me that like East Germany were like, yeah, we're keeping these.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. We're gonna outline. Yeah, we're gonna completely outfit our air force with all of these MiGs. How many can you give us? We'll pay you for them. We probably can have like, I don't know, 2 lying around somewhere. That's probably all we got.
Yeah. Yeah. The Russians are not in a good state. So about that, recently Russia agreed to sell, I believe it was 60 Su-35s to Iran for like a shitload of drones. So anyway, but the problem with Top Gun is by the time the F-14 and the F-15 show up, they're better than the Soviet counterpart.
Honestly, I'm like, whoever like the vague enemy in this is, guys, you could have just bought like a Eurofighter.
Yeah, you could have bought a fucking.
They'd probably sell it to you.
You could have bought a Rafale. You could have bought French stuff because they're equipped. They say they have exocets left, and the French will sell their shit to anyone. Heck, this is like after the Falklands, isn't it? This is 89.
Also controversial for plane bros out there. I think Eurofighters are cool. They look cooler.
They do. They look pretty cool. I mean, to be fair, the F-14 does also look pretty cool.
Okay, fair, it does.
And
the F-32 is a plane.
It's mid, but everyone on on NCD wants to fuck it. So who are we? Oh, right. I'm putting fucking anime plane girls on the fucking cover of this, by the way. Like the anime F-14, the anime girl F-14, and the anime girl MiG-28. I didn't look to see if that was a thing. But yeah, it's really dumb. Like, you know the F-15 stats, right? It's like 100-0. There's been no active losses of the F-15.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Meanwhile, the F-22, someone is sadly painting a balloon onto it.
Yeah. The F-22 is, we're trying to reach the pilot, but he's not responding for some reason.
Yeah, the pilot's too busy jacking off. It's the 32 that.
I didn't know the aircraft autoerotic asphyxiation was common practice.
Nah, the flight suit is just like Master Chief's outfit. It just cleans the cum up for them. A little bit of prostate stimulation. Should we actually talk about the movie or?
Basically, I just spent like, I got like 1 minute into the movie, and then I just spent like 20 minutes looking at Internet Plane movie database.
Yeah, I just went online and was like, right, history of the American Air Force, Vietnam and Korea. Brackets, the F-104. Whoops.
So if we want to get started with this movie, hang on. Yeah, so we start off. We get some propaganda.
You mean we get fucking stationary text? They can't even fucking afford a crawl.
What this text says is, In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technology, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
There we are.
Shit,
Yep,
wait, wrong one.
I was like, I was like trying to puzzle that. I was like, is this Destiny? No, Destiny is like 5 years. Technically, we lost the opportunity to join the Destiny timeline about 5 years ago, which thank God I don't want to die when the triangles visit the system.
On the other hand, I would love to be in the Mass Effect universe. Let's fuck some aliens. Hell yeah.
We'll be dead by then.
It's so sad, isn't it? So, okay, what actually happens, yes, there's hopes that we have some stationary text, which is talking about how in 1969, blah, 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 blah. Pilots were shit in carts. We started a flight school to make them better. Okay, so yes, this is Top Gun. This is about Top Gun. This is about the Naval Flight School Top Gun. Yeah. It's about Top Gun. It's about how cool Top Gun is. It's about why you should join the Navy and hopefully you can get into Top Gun.
On join the Navy. Oh, actually, I guess I can spend them now. So, the Navy, basically for 1.8 million of the film's 50 million budget, basically said, here you go, have 4 jets, 4 carriers, and access to the flight school. And 2 missiles. Which is an absolute bargain considering an F-14 is 30 million.
Yes, as they mentioned later on in this movie.
Do you know what they also did? At cinemas showing this movie on opening night, they set recruitment booths up to catch everyone pumped up on adrenaline after watching the movie.
Of course they did.
So there was like a Top Gun themed recruiting booth outside the theater.
Well, I mean, like that's the thing is like we can talk about how much of a vile propaganda piece this movie is,
but it worked.
But at the same time, yes, every time I watch this movie, I'm like, damn, I should become a pilot.
I should join the U.S. Navy.
Well, unfortunately, as I did look up before this, if I remember correctly, the maximum age to start as a trainee as pilot in the RAF is unfortunately like 22 or 23.
I am disqualified because my vision is too bad. And I've learned that when I was 10 because of what's that movie about?
Why were you flying a plane when you were 10?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. My dad, who died in mysterious circumstances, let me on an airbase and let me try his plane. No. Oh, fuck. It was a movie we saw on a bus, and like some guy wants to join the Air Force, but he can't because he's colorblind and nearsighted. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Hunt for the Red October. Yes, that's right. I am Jack Ryan, and I cannot join the Navy. It's my sight. But for those wondering, the movie in question was Little Miss Sunshine. It's opening credits, and it's the 80s. We've got music. We've got names.
We've got the Top Gun anthem. This is what they call it in the soundtrack. They call it the fucking anthem.
Do you want to know some facts about this song?
Yeah.
It was almost not done by Kenny Loggins. Do you want to know who almost did it?
Who?
Speedwagon Son!
Oh, I mean, yeah, this is a movie where it's like, we're not sure whether or not this is a Air Force propaganda movie. We're not sure if this is a gay romance movie. And we're not sure whether or not this is actually a jukebox musical.
I think it's again, I stand by this. I think it's an anime. Like, there is literally a point where in this film where an anime opening should play. And I have prepared an anime opening, especially for that point of the movie.
We have our anthem, and then suddenly the planes are taking off, and we get our first instance of... And about every scene in this movie will start or end with either... Or...
Yep. There's another one, but it doesn't really matter. Honestly,
yes.
Not to... Listen, I don't want to jack off the U.S. Imperial War Machine, but I do fucking love just, like, the sheer ingeniousness of just landing shit on carriers. Like, yeah, we put some wires out, there's a hook on your plane, will catch the wires, you'll be fine.
Well, you say that's ingenious, but we'll see how that actually pans out later on in the movie.
I have a fun fact about that moment as well.
All right, that's something I don't know.
But
you know how I feel about anticipation of that moment.
do you?
This gives me a hard on.
Oh my. But yes. I'm amazed they got this one though. This is Big E, CVN-65 USS Enterprise II, America's first nuclear carrier that this is all filmed on.
It would be really funny if, like, they were like, "Yo, could we have one of the nukes for the movie?"
They were allowed 2 missiles. And the missile shots they used were so good, the Navy investigated to see whether they'd gone over their missile allowance. Oh,
that's so cool. That's so cool that the Navy will just allow a random fucking filmmaker just to shoot some missiles.
You get 2 missiles. That's it.
I want to make movies now. I don't even care how quality they are. I just want the excuse to be able to fire some missiles.
You should talk to my girlfriend. She wants to like make some queer movies. So maybe not. Maybe you could get your hands on a missile for, I don't know, some terrorism shit. We're not actually.
Yeah. I'll talk to your partner. I'll be like, and they'll be like, "Yeah, what movie making skills do you have?" And I'll be like, "I have watched movies before. That's it."
Yep. So I got to ask, right? We've started this movie. We're inside a naval vessel, and I have to ask,
we are.
Where is our boy? Where is Tommy Lee Jones?
Fuck!
This movie is worse.
I had this note as well when they're in the control room. My note here is literally, man, I hope Tommy Lee Jones doesn't take over this.
Fucking hell. Great minds think alike. Yeah, all I say on that is...
Although the actual command... Indeed. But our actual character is this commander guy of the ship. He's played by James Tolkien, who is playing the same character that he always plays, which is... McFly, you're a slacker, and your father was a slacker before you. Oh my god,
it is him, isn't it?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's playing the one character he plays in every movie.
I am your angry senior father. I am your angry senior person. Brackets maybe father figure. I will be angry at you, but please for your success, go get him, Tiger.
So yeah. So yeah, as you mentioned before, there are
strange unidentified aircraft coming in.
Oh my god! Is that a Northrop F5F Tiger II painted black?
With a sinister star of communism on it?
So, a fun point about this. In the movie, they nebulously refer to them as just the enemy.
Yep.
In one of the early scripts, they were meant to explicitly be North Korea.
Damn. It's weird. Why not? Why? But they're off India. How is the North Koreans? This is the one thing I didn't get. Like, here's the thing: if you had made it Pakistan or like one of the small nations around there, you might be able to get away with it or make up a nation around that area. But just the enemy.
I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they said not North Korea, because it doesn't actually make any sense.
Yeah.
Other than also probably quite controversial as well. But
yeah, I mean, Korea is still, I think, let's be real, Korea was still a black eye for America because they didn't win that one either, really.
No.
It
was. I mean, well, technically, officially, that war is still active.
Yes. One day, best Korea will surge north and spread the true religion of video games, really spicy food, and
what do you mean?
Horrible to women.
What do you mean? What do you mean go north? That would take them into China, though.
Exactly.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Best Korea's already in the north.
But what if they went further north?
So, so they currently these planes are currently not identified yet.
Yep.
But they go up there, go see what they're doing, who these people are, why they're here.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's send up Goose, Maverick, and Cougar.
Well, they don't send them up. They're already flying.
Yeah. They're doing CAP, close air patrol.
Yeah.
And
they're already flying, and Principal Strickland from Back to the Future is like, oh, for fuck's sake, where the fuck did Maverick have to be in the air when this happens?
Why do I let... My number 2 pilot and my number 1 pilot are in the air. God, why is this happening?
Well, yeah. Specifically, it's like Maverick is a piece of shit, which he is.
Yes, which there is a video from Legal Eagle about a Top Gun with a real jag. Yes,
I've seen.
Yeah, Maverick should not be flying. Maverick should be shoveling shit in a detention center somewhere.
Oh, there's a point they make in that video which is quite amusing, is that several of the court-martialable offense he commits throughout this movie could be technically argued to be at a time of war.
Yep.
And death penalty. Yes, fucking death penalty.
We love ourselves the American Navy death panel.
So you know,
So number one guy, Cougar's a fucking idiot.
Oh, Cougar, yeah, he is.
Like, I don't get this because flyboys do stupid shit to each other all the time, like buzzing each other, flying really close, flipping the bird. Like, that's what they did. Like, when you met a group, like the Soviets would send some MiGs over, and the Germans, Americans, whatever, would send some fighters up to meet them, and they would just like intrude each other's territory, act like children to each other, flip the bird. It was literally.
Whereas Cougar right now is just pissing and crying and pissing himself and shitting himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cougar's nickname here should be like Shakes or something. Like, there is no active hostility going on.
There's no active hostilities. There are two MiGs for two like F-14s and an aircraft carrier with more planes on it and anti-aircraft defenses. These guys are not doing anything right now.
I don't see it. Where the fuck is the escort fleet? Enterprise is like one of America's big prize carriers. Even
they're off screen. They're off screen. It's fine.
You should be able to see it. Yeah, where is? There is a funny story. Fucking Enterprise. So right after she was commissioned, Enterprise raced one of her escorts, and her escort radioed back saying, "Yeah, you fucking win. We're out of fuel. We can't win this." She outraced a destroyer in like her maiden voyage for fun. So maybe that's happened. Maybe she's gone Maverick and run off. Who knows?
Yeah, the ship itself is sentient.
Yeah. www.azureLane.com/referral/Frayorl.
Shut up.
That's another thing.
Yeah, of course, an anime has a referral code, yeah.
It's a video. It's a game on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the boat girls live in my phone.
I'm sorry. I'm being ignorant again about...
Yes, how dare you not know about my terrible taste in gacha games. I mean, also, I feel like we should point out, the Admiral goes, "Don't fire unless fired upon. We're not here to start a war." Like, why are you pissing yourself just because he's got a lock on you? He's not going to shoot and start a fucking war.
Which, yeah, I mean, he is correct. He is like, don't fire, but like, yeah, this is just a stupid pissing match. They did this shit all the time back then, right?
This is common. I mean, they do it now. Like, recent...
What, however, is not common is going inverted on top of an enemy aircraft and then taking a Polaroid of the guy
and flipping him the bird
while doing so.
The flipping the bird bit is standard.
Why, Goose? Why are you carrying a Polaroid camera on you at this time?
Because the plot required it. So shut up.
Did you know this was going to happen, Goose? Goose, are you feeding intel to someone?
Yeah, Goose is the traitor all along. At the end, his ghost is like, "Go here, fuck them up," so the finale.
Ghost? Why would he have a ghost? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're on about exactly.
This is reckless endangerment of a plane. Yep. Very illegal, very bad, very illegal.
Meanwhile, Cougar he's got the shakes, he's sweating, he's got the cold sweat, he's clearly had a bad curry for dinner, and he's staring anxiously at a picture of his wife, and where's the drop?
Remember now, in 1 month I'm going to retire. So you're going to be number one. You better learn this routine.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's Cougar right now.
as a person who deals with anxiety and has had panic attacks before, what I found is very helpful for someone to do when you're in that situation is to tell you to man up and just fucking get over it. I find that really helps and gets you out of it.
Yep.
Huh, wonder why it's not working.
Don't worry about it. Psychology.
Yeah, so
PTSD.
So yeah, Maverick and Goose, they're low on fuel, so they're gonna land their plane. At which point they go to land, and then Maverick just immediately takes off again.
Maverick, you have the ball. No, never mind. He's running off with the ball. Maverick, come back. How are we meant to play football if you steal the ball? Maverick, you can't.
So yeah, this is again reckless endangerment of the plane because you are low on fuel. But he has to go and save his boy. He has to fly next to him and give him a pep talk? ?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing here, but
don't worry about it.
But yeah, Cougar, he managed to talk Cougar into doing a Ryanair landing on the flight deck.
Yeah, about that. In the original version of the script, Cougar fucking died!
Oh, damn!
In the original version of the script, Cougar fucking crashed his plane.
Oh, God, that would be the most fucking pointless. That would be the most pointless death.
Well, no. Do you know why they cut it?
Yeah.
Because the military were like, we've lost some planes like this recently. We want people to join the Air Force and not think, oh, I'll fuck up my carrier landing and die. So, yeah, cut that.
But I mean, even from like a story perspective, what point would there be to kill a character at this point?
Drama. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, when you go up, you might not come down, son!
Yeah, it's like nothing happened and this guy has just died randomly for no reason. Which again, I guess is how the military is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, one of the stunt coordinators just fucking died.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I did not know that.
Yeah, the movie's dedicated to him. He was doing his stunts in an F5 in the Tiger 2.
Yeah, he was doing stunts in the F5. Tom Cruise had missile lock on him, didn't realize his plane had a real missile on it.
What actually happened, he was trying to do like some kind of stall out trick so that they could like I don't know why he was doing the stall out trick in the F5, but he was doing this.
Hey, watch what happened. Hey, watch what happens when my plane stalls out. Oh, my plane stalls out.
Yeah, oh, my plane stalls out and I hit the Pacific and fucking die. Yeah, this...
Rest in peace, stunt guy, I guess.
Yeah, R.I.P. stunt guy. I'll look his name up in a minute.
So they land and Cougar is like, I can't do this anymore. I hang up my wings. I quit. And it's like, wait, you can't just quit the military, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You can't just quit the military.
No, those are my notes that as well. Yeah. So his name was Art Scholl, and his camera plane failed to recover from a spin, and he hit the Pacific. Oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah. For some reason, we're getting Shakes quitting first, which fine. You can.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. You have to be discharged from the military.
I mean, I get.
You have to be discharged.
Can you not at least resign your flight commission and say or something? I'm pretty sure you could do that.
I don't know. Maybe you can do that. Yeah, maybe you have to serve the Navy.
You won't quit. You can't quit because he's Navy. You can't quit the Navy, but you can say no. I need to be reassigned. I am a danger. I can't fly. Get me out. So I think that's fine. But yeah, he's not out. Like odds are he's not going to go back to his wife and someone else's kid.
Sorry, it took me a second.
It's fine, Edward. But yeah, I would say you probably hand in your wings, but I don't think he's going to be able to get home immediately to see my wife and someone else's son.
Well, I mean, they probably might give him like I don't know sick leave or something.
Yeah, I guess they might give him. Have we discovered PTSD yet, or are we still just calling them pussies?
Well, I mean, it was called shell shock. PTSD was.
Yeah, but is it the point where we're taking it seriously?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, cool. So maybe he got PTSD. So maybe he got therapy, or maybe he was told to man up and was told, okay, you're now working as a fucking cola. Eat shit. I mean, he's an LT, so he might get a cushy job.
And so Cougar fucks off, and Maverick and Goose get called in. Yeah. And fucking Principal Strickland is like, listen, I fucking hate you.
You're a cunt.
You're a piece of shit.
Your plane. You don't own that plane. The taxpayers do. Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
But unfortunately, he wants to punish them, but he has to send his number one pilot in Rio to Top Gun.
And unfortunately, his number one has just quit.
Which means now that Maverick and Goose are the number one. So, for their fuck up and reckless endangerment, they get a reward.
You've been busted.
I mean, here's the thing though. Right here, like, you're going to Top Gun, and right there, like, a fucking anime OP should cut in. So, listen, could you argue that's an anime OP? Is Highway to the Danger Zone an anime opening? Tell me. Yes. But it's okay, I have also provided one. To be fair, I just grabbed the first 10 seconds of the newest Gundam OP, so...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, I want to talk about one comment this guy says as well. If it was up to me, you would be flying rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong. He says if you
screw up, you're on cargo.
Sorry, yeah.
Which...
Yeah, and it's like, okay, why would someone buy rubber dog shit?
Don't worry about it. It's the Navy.
Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself, sir. This doesn't make any sense.
As a prank, we're gonna have one of our stealth planes drop rubber dog shit on the Soviets in Afghanistan as a prank.
And they're going to go, oh, flying dog in air, take shit on us.
Exactly.
Again.
I mean, here's the thing though, we can't just have our admiral be at least a little, quote unquote, based, because he pulls out a fucking cigar and goes, I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you. Wait, hold on. I think I have a job. It doesn't really matter. Yep. Yeah. You can just put, like, whenever something happens, there's an awkward pause in this fucking movie. You can just shove those 4 notes in. Yeah.
I mean, that's how almost every scene in this. That's how this scene ends. Literally, how this scene ends.
Play this. Can you play that one afterwards?
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yes, it fits. That's the scene. That's the fucking scene. You're off to school. Tell you both good luck.
You're off to California, baby.
You're off to Fightertown, USA.
I hate that's what it's called.
I mean, that's just a name on the fucking hangar.
Yeah, but I hate that name though.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Also, Maverick is just doing his little favorite thing he loves to do, which is to drive his bike on the runway.
So, about that. I know something about this as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spent a lot of my time on like IMDb and doing research. So you know how in every Tom Cruise movie he has to ride a motorbike?
Yeah, sure.
This is the movie where it started. This is the start of it all. Yeah. Like, Tom Cruise did not ride a motorbike. And so they taught him, and now he's obsessed with riding motorbikes. And now Tom Cruise must ride a motorbike in every movie.
You don't understand. You don't understand, Hope. They've got to see how cool I am.
Yeah. He also, about his jacket, they said no flyboy would wear a jacket like that. And the director turned around and said, yeah, but this is for some dumb farm boy from Alabama to make him think he's cool. Not for those idiots already in the Navy.
Yeah. This is not for you. This is for people who are not yet in the Navy, but we would like to be.
Yes. People who we would like to make join the Navy and trick into doing so.
Yvonne Aniage.
Yes. We can't do the King Shilling anymore, so we're gonna have to make a $15 million movie.
Yeah, we can't like press gang a guy anymore. Yep. Like beat the shit out of him and have him wake up drunk on hangover on an aircraft carrier.
We can't get him drunk and just like ship a penny in his palm. Like, yeah, you took.
I fucking love that's just how they used to recruit guys. Mm. They're like, well, we've paid you. And like, well, hang on, wait, no, you can't just do that.
I didn't take the payment.
You did. It's in your pocket.
I don't know what you're on about. It's on the floor, buddy.
Okay, fine.
I will give them this though. I want that jacket.
Me too.
Like, I do just want like a jacket that I can just cover in patches.
So yeah, we get our opening lecture.
Which, again, I'm pretty
At
sure
the
is
school.
bullshit. I actually...
It's delivered. It's delivered, but it is delivered by our boy Michael Ironside playing as Jester.
Yes, it is.
Sam Fisher.
Yep. I do just want to complain. I did some quick
Yep.
Googling. 12-1. Apparently, the Navy had a 12-1 KDR in Korea.
And they did really well in Korea, right?
No.
What?
Quote, the Soviet MiGs have done the one thing the Germans could not, chase off the Allied bomber force.
Oh. Oh, that sounds bad.
From what I saw on Wikipedia, there were about... Korean War made about 50 Soviet aces, 10 Chinese, 10 Korean, and 64 American aces. So,
Oh, that's
the
that sounds. Let me check my notes here. Yeah, not good. I was trying to like find some like paper to like flick through as like a bit, but I couldn't find any.
Yeah, also according to the numbers.
Oh, so the only thing I can really say or do at this point is.
Also, according to Wikipedia, which is where I'm getting these numbers from, the average American pilot was shit. Like, most of America's kills came from their aces.
Well, yeah, that's why they had to start Top Gun.
Yeah, the average American pilot didn't get a kill, whereas from the looks of it, the average Soviet pilot did.
Damn, it was just me playing Ace Combat.
Yeah.
That was every pilot in the US Navy.
Yeah, from the numbers I saw, it's probably about 1-1, me at best. Then again, that note's just fighters, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird statistic, and I couldn't find anything on IMDb or anywhere else about this. So, I actually managed to find this data the other day. Turns out it was hidden on the Top Gun Wikipedia page, the actual flight school Top Gun. So, according to that, the Vietnam KDR, this is for the Navy only, was 2.5 to 1 before they established Top Gun, and it did go up to 12 to 1 afterwards. Like, there was like a small gap from like, I think it was 68 to 70, where the American pilots just stopped for a bit, and then they got better. Again, do your own research, but this does seem to be true. By the way, this is Navy pilots only, and this is according to the Navy.
You're forgetting one important thing about the scene as well. Though.
It's in a movie.
This gives me a hard on.
I mean, did you get the most important line from this scene?
No, I didn't.
We don't make policy. We are the instruments of policy.
Oh, I wrote that down.
Yeah,
I fucking wrote that down. No. Before anyone says anything about Jester looking directly down the barrel of the camera, being like, was it Viper said? I can't remember actually. No,
I think it was Jester. I don't think Viper's in this scene.
It was Jester. Okay. So yeah, he's looking down the camera, the lens of the camera, and he is saying, "Listen, we're not political. We're just little birthday boys, and we just do what we're told, and we're cool. We're just little birthday boys. We just like flying our little planes.
We fly the cool planes, and the government tells us what to do."
Yes, you could just constantly stick that in
places. Also, I mean, there is another point here. Jester tries to fucking blame this shit on the Americans were so bad because they were over reliant on missiles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are they, huh? Okay, we're kind of jumping ahead, sort of lap height to this movie, but every motherfucker uses missiles and not the guns in this fucking movie.
Yep.
What the fuck did you teach them if that was your point, right?
Yeah, also...
Stop relying on missiles, because we fucking failed at that, given the battles later on in this movie.
Yep. If I remember correctly, I think it was the F-15. They tried to put a gun in the F-15. Guess what? Broke the front of the aircraft off.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, they put the Vulcan Gatling gun in there, and it didn't work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the sidewinder may have been a bit buggy, but the missile knows where it is because the missile knows where it isn't.
Oh, fuck, I should have got that.
We should, yes. It's funny because that was on the fucking cover of the regular episode.
Yes, it was.
Also, Tom Cruise gets praised for being arrogant. Arrogance. I like that in a pilot.
Yes. Also, so in this movie, if you've seen it before, or if you haven't, you might notice that these planes have 2 people in them.
Yeah.
That is because planes at this time were typically 2-seater planes, which had, in the US, what they called a RIO, or Radar Intercept Officer.
Yes.
In the UK, we would have called that a WSO, a Weapon System Officer. And they're essentially a guy who sits in the second seat of the plane. They handle radar, communications, tracking, and that kind of thing. Yep. That's not really a thing anymore. Most fighters are single seats now.
Most of the stuff that's still in service that is double seaters is most of the AWAC stuff.
That's not entirely true. Trainers,
yeah.
But yeah, Rios are mostly a thing of the past now.
Yeah. I mean, considering that the Americans still have the fucking F-15 in service. I don't know. Is the F-14
on newer planes?
The F-14 is only in service with one country. Guess which one it is?
Fuck, which one?
Guess. Just guess. You won't get it right.
I don't know.
The least likely country to have it. They hate America.
Okay. North Korea.
It's Iran.
Oh, fuck Iran! I should have. Yeah, North Korea. But that would have been a funny one if North Korea just had an F-14.
Yeah, they gave a bunch of F-14s to the Shah before.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
hey, I wonder who did that. Anyway,
don't worry about it. Yeah, nowadays the F-14 is a museum piece, having been replaced by the F-18 Super Hornet. God, I hate the fact that I own one of those in Star Citizen.
No, I don't. No, I like games that are good. Anyway.
You're just gonna use that to shut us up from now on, aren't you? We'll just be doing the regular podcast next week about something, and Brian will say something and just be like, anyway.
Yeah, no one should have allowed me to have the power of drops.
That's unfortunate.
So
I have the counter move. We are children and should never be trusted with this power. Oh.
No, we shouldn't have been.
Anyway, there's no Ryan here to get us back on track, so...
Any Viper... Viper, I put the Viper likes brat bottoms. That's
I have noted that Tom Cruise is a brat bottom later on in a different scene. Though my notes say Iceman would like to muzzle that twink.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
we'll
talk about the gay shit later when we get to it.
Now we have a very unrealistic scene after this, though. Yeah, so this scene is actually really incredibly unrealistic, and I want to talk about that because...
you go, no girl.
This scene shows these men engaging in heterosexual behavior, and that's not accurate.
I mean, some of them, it might be bisexual behavior. Like, they may go out, fuck a woman, then they'll get back and be back in their REO's arms by the end of the night.
Also, I won't comment on like whether or not this is accurate. This should be a question. Is it common to show up to the bar in your dress uniform?
I don't think so. I think you'd have a casual outfit.
yeah. Like, hey, everyone. Hey, I mean, actually, okay, let's be clear here. Maverick would do that.
Yeah, Maverick would do that.
He's a fucking loser nerd.
I did spot the titillation from having 2 women being very close, and the woman chugging a Budweiser.
Oh, yeah, this scene wants you to know that you should drink Budweiser.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Hey, by the way, incidentally, this podcast is sponsored by Budweiser.
Did we get a Budweiser sponsorship now?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I thought we were sponsored by the Fighter Town Tourist Board.
No, we kind of multiple sponsorships. Just ask a James Bond movie. Iceman's hanging out with some women, very unrealistic.
I mean, my notes here say Maverick is a cunt.
Yep, no, he is.
Just walking into a bar and saying, target-rich environment, eat shit.
Yeah, fucking like pick-up artist shit going on here.
Yeah, then we get the good shit because Twink Val Kilmer and Twink Tom Cruise stare each other down while drinking beer, and I swear, any second they're about to fuck each other or fight. And
also, Slider tells Goose he has a big dick.
Yep. Like, I thought people... I'd never actually seen Top Gun before, and I thought people were lying about how fucking homoerotic this shit was.
I have seen Top Gun many times before, and yes, this movie is incredibly homoerotic.
Yeah, no, these guys... The fact that there is not a immediate fight or fuck scene after this really ruined my immersion. Yeah, in fact, they literally say, I'll see you later. You can count on it. They're going to meet up and fuck later. And then fucking Maverick is back to being a cunt with his pickup artist bullshit.
Oh god, yeah. What I kind of enjoy about this bit at the start, though, is that well, firstly, there's a line I want to unpack here where it's like $20 if you can pick up a woman. But he's literally like, Goose is like, a woman this time, okay?
Wait, what? Did he accidentally pick up a femboy or something? Or did he pick up a fucking an intersex lady from Thailand?
Nope. No. I'm choosing to believe that Goose is being like, dude, we're not even in Don't Ask, Don't Tell yet. Come on, dude, you gotta hide this shit.
No, I know what happened. If an Astolfo cosplayer from Fate fell through a time warp, Tom Cruise shagged Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, you're saying your dick is the size of a Monster Energy can?
Let me see. Oh, it's the small one. No. What's Monster Energy? I only know Rip It.
Did they have Rip It in 1986?
No.
Also, what I do kind of appreciate at this point is that Maverick is being like, I think that woman needs that loving feeling. And Goose immediately is like, do not fucking do karaoke again, I fucking swear.
But because Goose is a good wingman, he fucking supplies anyway.
Yeah, he's like, come on, dude, don't do it. But of course, Maverick goes straight in for it. He tries one last time to stop him before Maverick fully goes for it. He's like, well, fuck, I've got to back my boy up.
Those two have 100% explored each other's bodies. Like, here's the thing. If I was running this shit, I would be encouraging the pilot and the REO to be fucking, to just, increase their bond and shit.
This is was this Darling and the Franks?
Yes, exactly. I would be encouraging the creation of a Darling and the Franks system where the pilot sits behind the and the REO is on all fours. Yes, exactly.
So yeah, now the entire Top Gun
movie, so we have an excuse to do that.
Now the entire Top Gun school is like, we'll help this man sexually harass this woman.
Basically, yeah.
And then, of course, it works? ? And she gets to sit down next to her, and then at this point, Charlotte, what her name is, she is firing off in all cylinders, just absolutely wrecking this guy's night for this whole conversation. Yeah, he's like, cool move, isn't it? And like, yeah, how many times has that worked? Yeah, don't worry about it. How long have you been doing this? Oh, I've been doing it a little while. Puberty? Oh, fuck. Fuck, she's just like
fucking slaughtering
absolutely. Yeah, then she's like, okay, by the way, hey, bar guy, can I talk to Angela? But also, also final, but of course you can't leave him without one final, like, absolute just cherry on top. Hey, you a good pilot?
I think so.
Well, you better be, because you're a fucking terrible singer.
Yep. Also, the guy she goes over to hang out with, that's the real Viper.
Okay, that's a neat little.
Yeah, that's the actual guy who earned his call sign Viper somehow. He probably got bitten by a fucking snake or something.
Now, for what happens next, what I want to say about this is, if there are any TERFs for some reason listening to this right now,
eat shit.
Predatory men will not pretend to be women to try and do predatory shit in the bathroom. They will do what Tom Cruise does in this moment in Top Gun and go in there anyway.
Yeah. I listen. I paid money. I paid good money for these tits, right? I didn't pay it to go into a bathroom and harass women. I'm perfectly capable of getting a girlfriend and having a healthy relationship with other people.
Yeah, I'm perfectly capable of having 2 partners, so fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Listen here, Tuff. I got 2 people to love me. Isn't that incredible?
Damn, and here I am with 3.
All right, so trying to upstage me.
Well, here's the thing. What we gotta do is we gotta get Ryan into a polycule and have him get 4 partners upstage us both.
So yeah, also he's like, I'm gonna save you from a big mistake with that old man. And again, at this point, I'm like, you do not know who this woman is. Like, for all you know, that old guy she's meeting in the bar could be like her fucking dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, and then she's like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But then when she leaves,
that's a disciplinary
and
that's conduct unbecoming. Right there.
He can't. Yes, conduct unbecoming of an officer. Yep, definitely going into the bathroom, women's bathroom, and harassing a woman.
Yep.
Who turns out to be.
Oh yeah.
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah, we'll find out next scene because I must say, I love having a class next to a running jet engine.
Why is that jet engine running?
I guess it's an active airfield and there's multiple other training schools around here.
Oh wait, we forgot to play the appropriate scene ending song. Sorry.
Yeah. Sad Tom Cruise is gonna go and consider jacking off alone before asking if Goose will fuck him up the ass.
And then Goose will say, "No, I'm sorry. I'm saving myself for my wife."
And Tom Cruise is like, "Yeah, but come on, let's be real. Your wife has been fucking 3 other women and at least 1 trans woman. Like, you know full well that kid isn't yours." We're gonna piss off all our military servicemen, service followers with this fucking episode.
Hey, military service people. I have a counter argument to this. Hey, pay attention to this instead. You like that, right?
Yeah, you like that. You signed up to join the military because of that, right?
So yeah, of course, they're introducing, hey, welcome to class again, kids. We've got a new teacher in today. She's from the Pentagon. She's a civilian contractor. Her name is...
Charlotte.
But also, you can call her by her call sign. Well, why does a civilian contractor have a call sign?
Would you like to know?
She's not... Yeah.
Because she was originally written as a member of the military.
And they didn't change it.
No, they changed it because
well, why specifically didn't change the call sign part?
Cannot do the fuck.
Well, I mean, isn't like one of the big plot points of this they can't do that?
No, I don't think there's any rules against fucking a civilian contractor. Maybe the rules against fucking your teacher? I don't know. Which someone's gonna have to tell an awful lot of manga artists.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. In this movie, Charlie gets done for sexual exploitation of a student. Yep.
Tom Cruise Tom Cruise is miserable. Crashes his bike. I can't believe you do this. Drunk.
But yeah, at this moment, Tom Cruise makes the face that anyone would make after the bathroom shit he pulled last night.
Well, no, he makes that face, but then he immediately goes back to being horny.
Yeah. Also, there is a little joke. which I believe this is a joke because it seems like it's a little plain joke, which is they're talking about how they have F5s on base and how you'll be training with them sometimes, but they're not quite as accurate. They won't hold up to like that MiG-28 that you guys fought, right?
Yeah. That
I like that. I like that. That's
joke.
a fun little charge. Yeah, that's a little in joke, of course, because yes, as we established, the MiG-28s are in fact F5s in this movie. I like that. And then she's talking about how these MiG-28s are not, they're kind of cool, but they're not that great, They can't really do they can't do like 4G negative dives or anything like that. Well, actually, miss, you see, then actually they can do that. And everyone turns around, looks at Maverick and says, "Shut the fuck up, nerd."
I mean, what? So this line from Val Kilmer is ad-libbed. Val Kilmer just saying bullshit, absolute ad-lib to everyone else's reactions genuinely.
Fucking love that. Well done. King share, Val Kilmer, well done. And and at this moment, she suddenly just starts going, "Oh my god, oh my god, I can't believe it. You're the MiG guy. My pussy is literally frothing right now. You're the MiG guy."
The only way I'd be hotter is if there was a Soviet man who literally gave me this MiG.
This gives me a hard on.
Yep. Yeah, her girl dick is nice and hard. She wants to give Tom Cruise the ball.
Fuck's sake.
Also, I was also more shit from Wikipedia. The Americans offered a $100,000 bounty to anyone that would give them a MiG-15. 5 people took them up on it. 1 Pole and 4 North Koreans.
Incredible, incredible.
And they were all given $50,000 in American citizenship. They got scammed, folks.
Do they still offer this deal?
No, I'm afraid not. Where are you going to get a
MiG? I was thinking it might be a way.
If you can steal a MiG-35, sure.
Well, they'd have to have made one first.
I think they made like 2, and they're just sitting there broken and don't work next to just the queue of T-14s. They're having to have actual tank engines put in.
So it's after class now. Charlie's going to try and talk to him, and again, we have another heterosexual moment from Goose.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he turns her down at this point, like, listen, this isn't going to get me laid, so I don't care. Go read the report, eat shit. I'm going to go and be seductive with my boy Goose.
Yeah, Goose, who's before that encounter, that conversation happens, literally says, "You look great, honey."
Mm.
Which, as we said earlier... Right? Exactly, yeah. And then Iceman is like, "Hey, so heard about what happened up there? What you did was actually cringe and not based."
No, you're fucking dangerous, buddy. I think isn't that later? Isn't that after?
No, that's
okay.
Now. They're sort of like getting all ready for like their first.
Yep, it's training time. We've got Danger Zone
and we get no, this is not Danger Zone. This is an instrumental of Cheap Trick's Mighty Wings.
Oh.
Because this again is a jukebox musical.
Yeah. I mean, you could still argue it's an anime. This is like, they get like a different opening theme for each episode. Like, you get Danger...
But honestly, just as cool. Michael Ironside has a very cool voice. And that is, that's why it's Sam Fisher.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, Michael Ironside's genuinely pretty good in whatever he's in.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, because of Splinter Cell, I can't hear his voice without thinking of him basically nutting the sound of him nutting basically every time he does a health kit. To use a health kit in Splinter Cell.
I have more fancy notes from the facts about this movie. Do you know why all the aircraft shot looks so good?
Why is that?
They paid Grumman to make a camera for the F-14. Like, here you go. Here's the movie camera. Now make sure this. Make a camera for the F-14 so we could do this.
Fuck me. There's so much just like stupid bullshit.
Blatant institutional
so
corruption.
much money on this movie. Yep.
But yeah, we have dogfighting training, and Maverick beats Jester by breaking the rules.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he fucking doesn't. Listen, okay, listen here. Okay, let's talk about what happens here, okay? So, they do his classic little break slow down trick. Jester flies off, loses sight of them, calls no joy, and then goes below the hard deck. So that's over at that point. And then Maverick is like, but I'm going to go up, down the hard deck after him. Now, everyone who's listening right now, if you don't know what the hard deck is, it's basically, imagine an imaginary line, essentially a layer that you can't go below during training, because that's supposed to simulate something that you can't go below in a real fight. Yep. That's called the fucking floor.
It's called the ground, yes.
Yeah, if you try this maneuver in a real battle, what you are doing is nosediving and plowing your plane into the ground and dying.
What you are doing is you are being a West German man flying an F-104 starfighter at 50 meters above the ground.
Hey, I wonder if this is a podcast about anyway.
No, he claims that Jester went below the ceiling, but blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they argue, they fucking are... Oh, whoa, before that, we get another court-martial offense.
Yep, he buzzes the tower.
I should have got a drop for that, but yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, you've seen the clip of, like, them buzzing the tower and the officer guy in there spilling his coffee all over himself.
Being very angry.
Yeah.
This is the first time it will happen. It will not be the last.
No, it will not. So they're back in the locker room.
I have some facts about this scene as well.
Oh, sorry, yep.
So, here's the thing. Until this movie was made, no one had actually buzzed the tower because no one wanted to go to the fucking brig and lose their wings. Yeah. And every pilot on the filming volunteered to do it, so they had to draw lots.
That's awesome, actually.
Yeah. You don't buzz the fucking tower. You'll get in fucking trouble for this shit.
Could you imagine someone like buzzing the tower on a 747? Just like killing everyone in air traffic control.
We need a land. Everyone's dead, Dave. Then we get to my mention of Bratty subs because Iceman is this close to saying, I'm going to have to fucking muzzle you, Maverick.
No, absolutely.
They're having
yeah. My note about that is homosexual bite.
Yeah,
so.
like they're having a fucking stare down. Maverick is being a catty little bitch, and yeah, my notes are just, sometimes you just have to muzzle your bratty sub to make them behave. Right, I want Maverick wearing a muzzle and catties on my desk by Friday.
God damn it. Also, so we get the next scene now where they have the guy from the tower who's just yelling about it.
To be fair, he's a bit distracted.
Viper
he's a bit distracted.
Yeah.
I want somebody's butt. I want it now. I got it.
He does want butts.
In spite of what Maverick and Goose just did, implicitly because he gets nothing, Viper and Jester just told him to go fuck himself.
Yep. Also, the ATC guy walks into someone carrying a plate of tea and gets tea on himself for the second time. Ha ha.
Yep. So they talk about what happened in the thing. He went below the hard deck. You're not allowed to follow him because the hard deck is the ground.
Yeah. If he goes below the hard deck, you win. He's crashed.
Actually, shit, that's a good point. Yeah, he could have just argued. Yeah, actually, he kind of just called it earlier there, so couldn't you just argue that he just crashed into the ground by doing that? But no, so they're like, listen here, these rules exist to protect you.
Yeah.
We are not being flexible with you, except we're letting you get away with this, so we actually are being flexible with you.
You're not getting court-martialed for buzzing the tower. You're not getting a fucking punishment for breaking the rules of engagement. This is a warning. You are being given your formal warning.
Turns out these rules actually are quite flexible.
All right, you can leave now.
Yeah, and then they have the classic, fucking, cop movie scene where they're like, God damn, he's a loose cannon.
Yep. I mean, Yeah, they kind of do, but more. Goose is all panicking and worried, and like, oh, I don't want to be a truck driver. Maverick, meanwhile, he smells. He has detected that there is pussy, and he goes to get pussy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Also, when Viper's like, "Well, Maverick got you, didn't he?" Like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Yeah, he's worried. He's like, but I'm not going to let you down, bro. Now also fuck off.
Because we go back to the office and it's time for drama and backstory because there's something happened with Tom Cruise's dad. Viper wants
oh no.
Him. Ooh.
I flew with his dad, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you gonna tell us anything? No. This is for later. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know right now.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, Charlie and Maverick are just aggressively flirting what appears to be in the middle of an exam hall.
You've missed a bit.
Sorry, did I?
Yeah, because we go back to Maverick's room, and Maverick and Goose are having that heart-to-heart. Like, Goose is like, dude, please put your daddy issues away, and let me fuck you. You know, please. Our relationship is falling apart because of your dad. Maverick, please, we're drifting apart.
No, can't. I'm sorry.
Again.
So yes, now we get
the pilots are fucking.
Yep.
Like, here's the thing, right? You know, we did all like you mentioned your polycule and I mentioned mine, right? Let's be real. The fucking pilots are doing the Air Force pilots are doing their own version of the Greater Seattle polycule. Like all the pilots and their wingmen are
fuck you.
They're fucking each other all the time.
Fuck you.
One big pilot orgy.
So yeah, again, we get to the exam. Again, it looks like they're just sort of aggressively flirting in the middle of an exam.
Mr. Cruz, stop flirting in class. But yes. But for some reason, despite all this, she agrees to go to lunch with him?
Yeah. Well, not go to lunch with him. She fully gives him her address and is like, yo,
come over.
Come fuck me.
Yeah. Which is weird. Now, Noah.
But before we can do that, we have to...
Yeah. Because now it's time for the most homoerotic scene in the movie.
This is the actual scene where that song plays. Yes. This is Kenny Loggins again, playing with boys. We got some sweaty boys playing volleyball together. There is no heterosexual explanation for this right now. There's definitely a bet going on, is that the losing team has to suck the winner's dick. The winner has to suck. Sorry, the loser has to suck the winner's dick. And right now, it looks like Maverick's going to be deep throating Iceman
again for the fourth night in a row.
Yeah.
Would you like to know another fun fact?
Yeah, sure.
The director was almost fired for this scene.
Why?
Because the director spent an entire day filming it, and the studio thought, this is pointless. Why are you wasting a filming day filming them playing volleyball? The director thought it was fucking pointless and didn't get why he was doing it.
Well, because we paid Kenny Loggins to make another song for us, and we needed somewhere to put it.
Because
Also, this movie's about being gay, that's why.
This movie is about being gay with your homie and playing, like, you and your, like, primary partner playing against the other member of the another member of the polycule and their primary partner. Exactly.
But unfortunately, Maverick betrays his boys.
He does.
And he's like, I'm sorry, I have to go engage in my comp-het romance.
Yep, I have a hot date with a woman. Sorry, we can't win. You're just going to have to take both of them tonight for me, Goose.
Yep, that's right. Goose right now is in.
Also, every scene Tom Cruise is on with Charlie, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He's on stilts.
Oh my god, yeah, because Tom Cruise is
5'7", she's 5'10".
He's a fucking manlet. Oh, she's 5'10". That's so cool.
She's 5'10". Call me.
Do I have to get the spray ball?
No, not really. She's kind of traditionally.
This gives me a hard on.
She's traditionally attractive, but I mean, one of my girlfriends is 6'2", so. Actually, so is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my boyfriend is slightly taller than I am, and my other partner is much taller than I am.
That's not hot.
Fuck off!
Oh, my small little ice princess.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'll cut that from the final
I mean,
version.
I can't really. No, it's fine. I can't really make fun of Tom Cruise's height, considering I am shorter than
Yeah,
him.
I think I was Tom Cruise's height, and I'm now smaller than him because of the estrogen.
Yeah, no, I've always been tiny, so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Back to their date, as opposed to our
Not our
date when
date.
you asked me to look into a wedding or bridal shop.
Yeah. Oh, this is. I know I've been doing it as a bit, but this actually genuinely every scene now between between Maverick and Charlie will begin and end
take
with.
my reference. Yes. And it will not stop.
No, that's the rest of the movie now.
Yeah, except for the danger zone. bits.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes, so we do. Oh fuck! Sometimes we still. I keep accidentally tabbing into fucking retro arc. I don't know why I still have that open. Yeah. Sometimes we do instead get. But yeah. He pops in, says, "Sorry, I'm late. Can I use your shower?" No.
No, because I ordered food and I'm hungry. Which
So yeah, and then she's like, "Ha! You thought that we were here
for a date.
but we're actually here for because I want to talk about the Meg."
Tell me about the Meg. Oh, I thought I was gonna get my.
To which he goes to basically to which his response is, "Hey, I'll tell you about the Meg if you fuck me."
And she's like, "I'll think about it."
Yeah, that's basically this whole scene. Although there is a kind of nice moment. There is a kind of little nice moment. They have some, they're sitting on the dock of the bay and just writing song playing. And he's talking about, hey, I remember this song from my childhood. And, they have a kind of genuine sort of naturalistic seeming way for him to be talking about his sort of dad and his family.
Yeah, but my notes here say, no, Tom, don't share your personal backstory on a first date. I may have done that. But they don't call it U-hauling for nothing. You don't have an excuse, Tom.
No, okay, but in fairness, again, this is all brought about because of a song that's very important to him that she's playing on her So yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Also, Maverick didn't know his dad was dead because it's classified. What?
Well, no, no, that's not what it is. No, he knows his dad is dead, but so so it's a bit unclear. So what happened with his dad is that, and they make it more explicit later on, is that his dad would have been a pilot in Vietnam, and during sort of the Vietnam War, the U.S. Navy did a lot of, say, clandestine and illegal operations in Cambodia, and sort of nature of things like that would get into engagements which they weren't supposed to be in, sometimes with, say, Chinese planes and stuff like that. And Maverick's dad died in one of those engagements. So, the US has to explain why that happened, why there was a dead US pilot there.
Mm-hmm.
And which it's like, oh, this guy just randomly fucked up and did this on his own, which is why he's a huge disgrace and why Maverick has this mark of shame with him because the US is lying, in fact.
Yeah, which is a bad thing.
Yes. Yeah. They sort of quietly they sort of just sidestep that point a little bit, but yeah, they just sort of they don't linger on, hey, this is actually fucked up, but because this is necessary, right, to protect the good people of the world.
Protect America.
Exactly.
My notes say here, though, that's a turn up. I thought they were still going to fuck after this. But
nope.
It's actually fucking Maverick that says, nah, I'm just going to go. Yeah, just jumps on his motorbike and is like, yeah, I'm just going to go shower and fuck Goose instead.
although I do have to say, they both go back to the Top Gun at the school, and he gets out of like the shower and goes into the lift with her.
I have a fun fact about
point,
this scene.
Okay, before your fact, her fit in this scene is on point. I love that cap and the jacket that she's got.
Yep, she's wearing a cap because this scene was shot 5 months later, and she dyed her hair for a different movie. And Tom Cruise is shot weirdly because he'd grown his hair out for his movie.
Okay, what was your fact?
That was the fact.
Cutting you off?
This is a reshoot.
Okay. Sorry.
The audience said these two should have a bit more chemistry and a bit more should be established. So
okay,
that's why this is added in. Also, like the fuck scene.
Oh, for God's sake! Yeah.
Thanks. Casual cis heterosexuality, heteronormativity.
So she's talking about how much of a special boy he is, how he's actually based, and
yeah. Except they don't.
And it's like, okay, yeah, we can't talk. Yes, okay, we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna do this. We can't tell people about this. And then sudden cut to Goose and Maverick waiting for his family to get off the plane.
My notes here say, hold on.
Remember now, in 1 month I'm going to retire. You're going to be number one. You better learn this routine.
Yeah, my notes say that about
Goose. But yeah,
immediately his wife and family.
Yeah, immediately. So the first thing is like Goose's wife does as soon as she comes onto the scene is go, "Hey, Maverick! Hey, everyone around us! Did you know that Maverick is fucking his teacher?"
Yeah. Did you know that I love my boy? I love my husband Goose and his boy toy Maverick. I love them both.
Hey, guys! Make sure you don't tell anybody because it's still illegal to be gay in the military right now.
It's okay though.
I do enjoy the Goose if he just tells his wife fucking everything.
Yeah, it's great. What is censoring your mail? Don't worry about it. Remember, kids, the military reads your mail and censors it.
Yeah, that's actually what happened. Is that Goose didn't actually tell her about it, but Goose was writing her a letter about how much he was fucking Maverick at the time. And then one of the military guys was like, no, we gotta change this. We gotta make this hat. So, who's a woman that's nearby? So yeah,
it's training time again. We're in class, and
it is.
Maverick, why did you do this? It was this gamble was so dangerous. Your aircraft is worth more than you piece of shit. Stop doing shit that risks your 30 million aircraft. You're worth 10 pence. The aircraft.
But everyone else in the back of the room has been like, "Whoa, Maverick, you're so brave and cool." And I'm like, he wrote down a potential maneuver on a piece of paper. Yeah. What do you mean he's cool?
Yeah, they wrote it down for him to simulate. That's it.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He just wrote it on a piece of paper.
Yeah, fucking. Not only I do love the simulator, like the wireframe and everything. Missile, no, that's later.
Yeah, it's playing Missile Command on the computer in front of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And class is over and Maverick is a dick again. Man can't fucking keep his relationship separate from his work shit.
Yeah, he like a petulant child, he storms off on his bike because his girlfriend told him off, and he got really upset about it. Yeah. Meanwhile, Charlie does the responsible thing and starts chasing after him, driving against traffic and nearly causing several car accidents.
Yep. Which there's romantic music playing during this, isn't there?
I think there might be a song. I can't remember what song was playing though. Do you remember what song it's playing?
No. So I'm saying,
is it?
It might either be a remix of that or something. I don't know.
Is it this one?
It might be like no. I think it's the one they played earlier, like the first.
Oh, that one.
No, the Wings and the other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the second.
Yeah, actually, I don't have a drop of my wings. I'm sorry, I don't have a drop of my wings.
Yeah, you've got OP1, which is Danger Zone. OP2, which is the instrumental.
And
EV1.
So interestingly, in the movie is an instrumental version of the song. but on the official soundtrack, is the actual version with lyrics. And if you listen to the lyrics, it was so very clearly made for the movie. So it's like, damn, they just like they just like cut the lyrics out of it and like, guys, we made this for you. Like, we're singing about your movie.
Yeah.
Come on, we did this for you and just cut our lyrics out?
Yep.
So
yeah.
yeah.
She decides to make out with him in
You
the
don't
middle of the street.
understand. I'm man crazy and I can't control myself anymore and I have to fuck you immediately.
Yeah. And they
So
bone.
then they say, and then they have sex, and then they have sex.
Yep.
And then they engage in every favorite autistic person's postcoital activity, which is making paper airplanes.
Yes, he leaves a flower and a paper plane made out of 2 pieces of paper, which is fucking cheating, buddy. You do it with 1.
So yeah, now we have again another Maverick is too much of a loose cannon moment again.
I feel the need for speed.
The need for speed. Ow! Anyway, so they are doing a training mission. This time, Maverick and Goose are paired up with Hollywood.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck is Rio is called. I forgot.
No idea. Is it Slip?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. But so this time they are fighting Viper and Jester together.
Yes.
And they're both on their tail when suddenly Viper breaks
It's
formation
Wolfman.
and flies off. Wolfman, that's it, thank you.
You don't get that nickname unless you're like a furry or something.
God damn it. So yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
speaking
Viper...
of which, speaking of that, right? There was a post on Today I fucked up recently.
Okay.
And it was, I got fursuits banned from my airbase. And like the follow-up note was, yeah, the recruitment's down since then because we can't hire furries anymore.
God damn it. Why would furries be there anyway? I thought they all worked for Lockheed Martin.
They're basically doing like Lockheed Martin engineering shit with the airplanes. So that's why they're all fucking that up. But yeah, it's training time. And Maverick abandons Hollywood and fucks up the...
Yeah. Viper sort of takes off from formation in a way that's very obviously a trap. Like, I am tricking you into following me so that you leave your inexperienced guy alone to get fucked up by Jester, and then without you noticing, and then Jester can fucking sneak up behind you and missile lock you because you're an idiot.
Yep. And in this situation where it's 1 missile lock and dead because they can't fire missiles at you in a training exercise.
Pussies.
Well, unfortunately, we've lost all our best pilots. The trainers have killed them all.
No, you're right. It's like becoming a Witcher. The fatality rate is incredibly high, but when you do come out the other end of it, you are the best of the best. They fuck up, and you're supposed to stick with your wingman. You're a fucking idiot, Maverick. Stop trying to be a glory hound, you dipshit.
Yep. And we're back in the showers, and Val Kilmer is lecturing Tom Cruise that, man, you should stop being a loner. You should just come in here and be my pet in my harem, you know? Stop doing your weird shit off with Goose.
Stop being dangerous and reckless. You're going to get someone killed. Now, it's very interesting Iceman is saying this.
Yes.
Remember this
part,
for...
dear viewers.
But so far, we have to cut to a lovely scene with Goose and his family. I wonder why.
And also, this movie fails the Bechdel test.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
There is only one
There are 2 women in this scene, and the only thing they talk about is Maverick.
Yep. In fact, this is the only time we have 2 women together on screen talking.
I mean, these are the only 2. No, sorry. I was going to say no. There is a third woman in this movie as well. But that is literally Viper's wife.
Yes. There is a third woman in this movie.
Wow. So yeah, they're having a nice time together. Goose is talking about how much. So Goose is what she's talking about. I love Goose. I love my husband so much. He's so incredible. He means so much to me. He's so great. He's such a great father. He's one of the best men I know. Hey, director, is there any more death flags you want to give this guy?
Yep. But also, my notes here also, Goose and Maverick must have fucked his wife, given how close they are. Again, this fucking airbase is the greatest Seattle polycule for like the junior airmen, because they're all clearly fucking each other and their wives.
But so yeah, we have a nice little family scene together before we get back into the action.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
Balls of fire! So yeah, there's another training mission. There's another training mission after this.
Yeah. There's also then afterwards, Maverick takes
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, comp het shit with some bad night work.
Yeah, you see, crucially, I didn't forget that scene. I just don't care about it. Now it's another training mission against. Well, we don't know who they're actually against, but what we do know is that Maverick and Goose are forced to team up with Iceman and Slider.
Yep.
And again, remember that scene that literally just happened?
Yeah, I mean,
where
my notes also say something must be about to happen because nothing has happened for ages.
Yeah. So you remember that scene where Iceman is telling Maverick that he's dangerous? Yep. He puts his ego before everything else and he'll get someone killed. This is the scene where Iceman is dangerous, puts his ego in front of everything else and gets someone killed. So what happens in this scene is that they're both trying to go in and gun for getting the shot first. Maverick is lining up for a shot, but Iceman zips in first and gets in front of him. Iceman is unable to get a proper lock on or be able to fire the guns at whoever they're chasing. But if he gets out of the way, Maverick will have a shot.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to do that because he's very close to winning. In getting number one top spot in school. So he's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And they're like, come on, we're like really close to you. You have to disengage now because otherwise it would be really dangerous if you don't. And so he does, except Maverick tells him to fly a high right specifically for the purpose so that he doesn't create a jet wash and get them caught in it. So, I don't know if you know this, everyone, but if you move very fast in an aircraft and make a sudden turn, it impacts the air. It creates little, jet vapors, which, if you get hit by those, you will spin out. And Maverick and Goose get hit by that, and they spin out, their engines fucking fail and collapse.
Which, that's what happens.
Yeah! That is exactly what happens. Yeah. So they're unable to control the plane. Maverick can't reach the ejector handle, so he's trying to get some. Goose is trying to do it. And then, very unfortunately, when the canopy is supposed to fire off, when the ejector seat goes off, there is a fault in the plane, and the canopy does not fire off in the correct direction, which causes Goose to essentially send his head flying straight into the canopy and kill him instantly.
Yeah. That is like your F1 accident level of death. That's like broken neck, broken spine, basal skull fracture, all the bad stuff that you basically die on impact.
Yeah, which from what I've read about, this is actually pretty realistic. The ejector handle is something you want to never ever pull. Because ejecting is not safe, and if you survive it, you will probably be horrifically injured, and you will probably never fly again.
I mean, I think there's a thing, like, if you eject X amount of times, you are disqualified from flying as well, for both safety grounds and health grounds.
But let's be clear, you are never going to reach that amount, because you're probably going to be injured before that ever happens if you need to eject that amount.
Yeah.
Because ejecting is dangerous. It's fucking dangerous as shit.
You are literally strapping yourself to a rocket chair and parachuting down.
Yeah. This is a great scene. the medical chopper comes to try and sort of rescue them. They try and recover Goose's body, but of course Maverick won't let go of his boy. Because that's his boy.
His boy, they fucked. You know?
Yeah, and now at this moment, what this movie wants to try and present to us is like the idea that Maverick's sort of like his ways, his sort of wild card nature is catching up to him, and it's like no, it's not. He actually did everything correct in this scene. Yeah, actually,
I think the problem they essentially have is this:
is because they don't want him to actually be responsible for.
Yeah, kind of, but. Basically, if you have Maverick do anything that would get Goose killed, Maverick takes the blame. He gets court-martialed. He gets kicked out. And if he somehow like lies and cheats his way through the thing, he becomes instantly unlikable. Like they're in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, you kind of fuck up. Yeah, you kind of fuck this up. Yeah, it's like, well, Maverick's which. I guess it kind of works in a way that he, obviously he's lost his friend and like, but like this movie's trying to say like he could have avoided it if he had been different, which is not true.
I mean, the only thing he could have done.
This was Iceman's fault. This was Iceman's fault.
The only thing he could have done is either not pressured Iceman or been slightly further back.
I mean, Iceman basically murdered Goose. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. And of course we have him. He's sort of losing his cool. He can't sort of handle it anymore. He doesn't want to fly anymore. But this is where I said earlier I wanted to pin about something about my thoughts about this movie, and that is that they're like having this sort of sad moment about sort of like the tragedy when you lose a loved one who's like in the military and things like that. And what I want to say about this movie, propaganda tool movie, is that in the nearly 40 years since this movie came out, this movie has probably caused this scene to happen to many families. In that you encouraged people to join the military who otherwise wouldn't, and now they are dead and their families had to grieve because of this movie.
Yeah.
Very cool, right?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think one of the weird things is the Admiral when like Tom Cruise is grieving, the Admiral's like, yeah, shit happens. These people are dead. Deal with it. It's just
which I wouldn't say that's weird from his character perspective, because this is someone at his rank is probably quite jaded,
but
and
it's
like
more
has seen a lot of people die. And
how the fuck did that get through the naval sensors?
Yeah, okay, good point. Yeah, how did like the propaganda machine be like, oh, well, no, right?
Yeah, we can't make it clear how many losses we suffered. Because let's be real, right? Those people that were shot down over Vietnam, they fucking died. Like they fell into Viet Cong territory and they did not have a good time.
Yeah, I wonder why people in the Viet Cong wouldn't take kindly to American GIs, right?
Yeah, I wonder. What's this him? I know say Agent Gorange?
No, I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Probably some sort of like energy drink or something.
Yeah, probably like the precursor to Rip It.
But yeah, he has to. They're like, send him up in a plane again. We've got to keep him training.
Yeah.
You've got a new Rio, and he's a weeb.
Oh, yeah, right, because he's got the rising sun on his helmet.
Yeah, his name is Sundown. He has a rising sun on his helmet.
No, yep. This man is a time traveler. He's a fan of Metal Gear Rising.
No, fuck you.
Fuck.
No, fuck you.
Put the song in
here. Fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
This is the Bastard and his tack shield.
Nope. So yeah, he's flying, and they've got into a pretty good position there. About you can get lock on here, and Maverick he freezes up, and he can't. He says, "I can't do this."
Which once again,
I cannot fly anymore.
In fact, I quit. I'm gonna slam my fucking trip partner, and I'm gonna quit. And I don't care that even Maverick Iceman's trying to mend fences.
Like you can see, and it's actually pretty good acting from Val Kilmer in this scene. You can see how much like Iceman is trying to be like, I hate this motherfucker, but like right now, like, come on, he has just lost someone very close to him, and like, yeah, I've got to like say something here, right? Which, yeah, you do because you killed him anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, he's off to get drunk.
Meanwhile, there's Wolfman being voyeuristic.
Yeah, Wolfman called someone as well.
He calls Charlie.
Is that who he's called?
Like, why does he have a no? Well, he must do because she immediately goes to like.
She's on like base personnel or something.
Again, why does he have a number? But anyway,
it's the greater Seattle polycule. sorry, the greater Fighter Town polycule.
Well, he's not getting drunk, crucially.
Oh yeah, he's drinking iced water.
He's being depressed, drinking water.
Yeah,
that's how sad he is.
He's drinking sparkling water.
Fuck off.
Yeah, he's drinking iced sparkling water. It's the water for rich people. Do you not like bubbles? What are you, a queer? I can't.
To which, basically Charlie shows up and does what everyone else in this movie does and says, I know you're dealing with a lot right now, but stop being a fucking pussy and get back in the plane, Shinji.
Yep. Yeah, get in the plane, Shinji. Maybe I'm gonna speak to to Viper first, though. I'm just gonna show up at Admiral Viper's house.
Yep.
Because you're allowed to do that, and his wife's like, "Oh, Maverick, hey, I'll go and get him."
Well, considering that Viper was like friends with his dad, I'm assuming he probably was like a family friend, so like he probably actually does actually know his family and stuff like that. I'm guessing, right? So
who knows? But yeah,
that's probably why, you know.
I mean, the movie has to happen.
Yes, we have to get him to visit Viper somewhere. And we need him to tell him the truth about your dad.
So the Viper is a good family man because the wife and a kid, and Viper isn't doing any of that gay shit like fucking his Rio or the greater Violet Town polycule.
It's like, listen, okay, everything they said about your dad is a lie. The United States military does some fucked up things to cover up the illegal international shit that it does. And yeah, your father just took the fucking blame for everything that we did. And after also dying so that I would not be dead, and other people as well.
Yep.
Yeah. No, you see, your dad is actually heroine-based, and do not interrogate what this means for the military that we did this.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Fuck. So yeah. Your dad is based, but
conveniently, you have enough points to finish in second place because nobody else got a single kill in the entire time that you were off.
Yeah, everyone else got fucking beaten to shit. Only like 3 people are graduating.
So yeah, it's like you got a choice. You either come tomorrow and graduate, or you fuck off and never talk to me again.
You can wallow in shit, or you can push through and man up.
And so, of course,
he sits on his bike.
We cut to he sits on his bike. He's thinking, which is quite hard for Tom Cruise, I know. But so yeah, we have the Top Gun graduation ceremony, and Maverick isn't there. And Iceman and Sundown are like chatting to each other during the ceremony, and they seem genuinely worried about him.
Yeah, shit. So did I kill this man's wingman and make him quit?
Yeah.
Iceman's won the trophy. And
then... Yeah, not only did he get away with murdering a dude, he also wins first place trophy at Top Gun.
That's the best way to do it. You kill your competition.
Yeah, but Maverick does show up late.
Yeah.
After the ceremony, and everyone's just cool with it. He still gets his little medal.
Yeah, and then he gets a fucking embarkation orders.
Yeah, get out there now.
Yeah, you've got a job, and also.
Yeah, the principal from Back to the Future needs you back.
You'll get your rear when you get to the ship. If you don't, give me a call.
Which, okay, it's kind of a nice moment. It's a nice moment.
It's more. Oh fuck! He said Rio, didn't he? But the way he says it, it sounds like he says you'll get your Ria.
Fuck you. Also, like I like how they have this little nice moment. It's like, come on, I'll help you out, and then crucially, that doesn't happen.
No, because he gets a guy called Merlin who just shows up in the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, we go back to Big E. It's briefing time, and this is
we got a ship. It broke. It went brokey.
Yeah. We're doing the plot of Star Trek 2.
There's a submarine called the Red October out there. You've got to get it before the Russians fly it up.
Yeah, this is just the fucking Kobayashi Maru test. Like, literally, a freighter has drifted over a border into hostile territory. You must assist.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Exactly.
Yeah, because it's Star Trek 2, but it's okay. We're keeping Maverick on the ground. The other two of you are going up.
He's back up.
Yeah.
He's back up. Iceman, you go up there. Wolfman, you talk about.
This gives me a hard on.
Literally, he does. I didn't get the drop, but he does talk about having. He does talk about how hard his dick is when he sees the MiGs.
These MiGs are apparently armed with Exocet missiles. What? What? You have MiGs from Communististan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they've gotten French Exocet missiles. What?
Well, they are they are flying American F5, so
Yeah, of course, they got themselves some Exocets.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Also, why are you
getting
sending
boners.
up like 3 people? Why are you only sending up 2 people and 1 in reserve?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The average squadron size for this is at least 4.
Wolfman and Hollywood get fucking just immediately blown up with a missile. They're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. They're fine. People don't die in the military. That one death earlier was an accident.
And they're like, oh, fuck, we need to send backup. Send Maverick out there.
Yep.
And Iceman gets caught up in a dogfight. He's got a bunch of MiGs on his tail, and he will get shot the fuck up if he doesn't get more backup.
I want to point out at this point, though, someone has just started a shooting war with America.
Yeah, no, they have, yep.
Like, someone has just shown up, shot down an American...
This is war. This is active war.
Yeah, shot down an American fighter plane, which means you have essentially declared war, or there will be a massive international incident from this.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This will never be addressed.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be like one line about it at the end, but yeah, basically.
So yeah, Maverick is, he's trying to get in there and rescue his boy, but they're like, that's not enough. There's like 6 of them out there now. We need to send more out there. But their catapults are not working, so they're only able to send Maverick.
The fact that they're still using steam catapults at this point, but the spoiler alert, the steam catapult is a 70-year-old technology. Both of them would not break at once. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Well, they did. For the drama of the scene, they don't work, and now Maverick is the only person who can save Iceman.
Fine, whatever.
But unfortunately,
should have bought some Harriers. Should have bought the VTOL-capable British Harrier for your Harrier instead.
Yeah, and then this time it happens again. Maverick gets caught in a jet wash.
Because one of the MiGs goes by him and he's like, ah!
But he does manage to regain control, but because he's a pussy, he disengages.
If it sucks, hit the bricks.
He hits the bricks, and everyone's yelling at him to get back in there, and the Force ghost of Goose appears and says, I believe in you, Maverick. Use the Force. And he flies back in.
The Force ghost of Goose appears and says, hey, I bet your new guy isn't as good at this as I was.
Yeah, so he flies back in,
yep.
And he's like, let's do this. Let's fuck them up.
Yeah. And Maverick goes 3-0, and Iceman goes 1-0.
Yeah. Also, Iceman gets the shit shot out of him, but he's lucky. But he's fine.
Yeah, it's the F-14. It's a tanky fighter. It can take a few hits.
Yeah. First shot for drama takes out one of the engines. The other two times he gets shot, it does nothing.
Just punches a bunch of holes in the jet. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the remaining MiGs fuck off, and then they're like, and let's never talk about this ever again.
No, it's okay, but because what's actually going to happen is Maverick and Iceman, having just become goddamn heroes of America, will now lose their pilot's license and once again be caught.
They buzz the tower together.
Yay! We're being court-martialed together. And
you can be my wingman anytime.
And the same guy loses his coffee for the third time.
Haha, because it's funny.
Big damn heroes moment.
Yeah, everyone is like partying on the deck, which you're not allowed. You shouldn't be doing. Get back to work.
You've got two aircraft to stow away. One of them who's damaged. Incoming helivac with Hollywood and Wolfman, who are okay, by the way. Yeah,
fine.
People can eject without zero harm.
They ejected. They were fine. Unlike Goose.
Yeah, unlike F's in chat. And yeah, you can be my wingman anytime. My note says gay.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Specifically, the whole thing is like, you are dangerous, Maverick. You're reckless, but actually, you're based.
Yes.
So actually, the whole scene, the whole part of the movie where it's like, and now you need to learn to not be reckless. Actually, no, you don't.
Congratulations, Maverick. You have, by quoting my IP address at me, you've stopped being cringe, and you are now based.
Also, at the end of this movie, Maverick makes a decision.
Yeah, well, first, Maverick decides to help the electric eels. He takes Goose's dogs back, wraps them around the car battery, and throws them into the sea for a safe and legal thrill.
Yes. But yeah, he decides that he's going to be an instructor. To which I say, no, you won't.
He's too young.
At the start of the movie, specifically at the start of the movie, they say that the opportunity to become a Top Gun instructor is given to whoever comes in first place, which he did not.
He lost.
He came second, and there are no points to second best.
Yep. Also, we do get a quote from the principal. Congrats, boy, you're a hero. We put you on all the front pages for the sake of propaganda, just to annoy the enemy. The enemy who say, this didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And back at Top Gun, he reconnects with Charlie, thus connecting everything up with a nice little heterosexual bow. Woohoo.
Yeah.
This gives me a hard on.
Yep.
So, I was going to say, what does Top Gun tell us about the military? But I think for once we've done a good job of actually, like, talking about it as it comes up. But do you have any more points that you want to make about it?
Oh, God. The movie makes half of this for me. It's military propaganda.
Yep.
This military is way too nice to Tom Cruise, so he can get away with all his antics for the movie. It's the weird tone flippiness of, hey, this guy should have fucking died because he panicked and fucked his landing up, but actually we can't show that. Yep. But it's okay, we can show a man dying in a random ejection accident. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just military propaganda. I mean, I don't quite see the quote-unquote imperialism of it. It's just someone comes out of nowhere and starts a shooting war with America, and then America wins because they're America. It's like, what?
Yeah.
This movie makes no sense, I think, is the...
No, it doesn't. Well, I think crucially it's because they spent, like, the whole thing being about, like, the flight school. And then someone from, like, the Navy must have been like, okay, but where's, like, the cool action scene?
Yeah, where's the epic dogfight? Yeah, it's a movie of, like, 2 parts. Like, you shouldn't have started with, like, I don't know. This is
Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yep. Most of it's set in the school.
Yeah, and then you get the
fucking your teacher.
Yeah, no, you're fucking your house leader, but you know she's into you. You know, she restores your humanity. You restore her faith in people and stop her from doing evil, being so evil, and together you save the continent from evil people.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about spoilers for Fire Emblem Three Houses if you care about that. Can we talk about the fucking Edelgard ending of Three Houses?
Yes, we can.
So they make a big deal about how we need to confront those who
Slither, yep.
fucking whatever, slither in the darkness, and then like
Campaign ends.
you you beat Rhea, and then campaign ends. Edelgard abdicates to live together as happy lesbians, and then in the epilogue, like, oh, by the way, in off screen they beat the bad guys.
They ran out of budget for the route because the route this was like the extra bonus route they did, which which is funny because whereas the Dimitri route features the boss, you killed a child, you're the best.
Sorry, what was that? What does it feature?
It features Byleth killing a teenager for Dimitri, like a young teenager. Because they're mad at Dimitri, who has gone insane.
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete.
Yeah, no.
That right there is why you're the best, boss.
Sorry, I was searching for it.
That's fine. Dimitri Stans can suck a dick. You have no taste. He's insane.
Kill every last one of them!
Yes, and he does that in his own route. It's not good, guys.
Yeah. Both in his route and in Claude's route in that battle. Yeah. The big battle on the field area where where the whole thing happens is like, hey, you want to link up with Claude's side and help fight Edelgard? No,
it's fine. Listen. My route preference is very obvious, and I make no bones.
Yeah, obviously it's Golden Deer. Exactly.
Hi, teacher, congratulations. You're queen now. Bye! What am I meant to do? Shit.
Anyway, thank you for listening to this Stargate Oversight episode about Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I think we have to get this in around 2 hours. That should be easy for me to edit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. We don't know what movie we're doing next, because Ryan hasn't fucking told us. Face Off with special guest Curry the Cat.
Yep. Hey, do you want to do... I still haven't seen it, despite how much I've watched the first movie. Are we going to do Top Gun Maverick at some point?
We should do Top Gun Maverick at some point, but, I don't know. Well, the problem is, right now, my schedule has December down as AU month, unless you want to do another movie month in December.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Unless you want to submit it as a book. I mean, the schedule is up right now, and I might want to change my bonus episode, but that's about it.
Fair enough. But I changed it. Been...
right now, your bonus this month, season 1 bonus 8 is Far Cry.
All right, yeah. I was like, bonus my pick? Oh fuck!
You already picked.
I already did. I already picked.
The first bonus of season 2 will be my pick, and it's going to be Ava 2.2.
Oh yep. We're going to go back to that.
Back to that. Either get your girlfriend. Is Cody girlfriend or what did they come on?
Girlfriend, partner, either works.
Your girlfriend or my girlfriend who's not been on the show on. Either or. Depending on who we can get.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing in July, as Ryan hasn't chosen yet. He has chosen. We're doing Max Payne with special guests Storm the Human.
It's fine. I got time.
August is you. I want us to do a Lupin movie in September.
Fair enough. Then maybe
don't.
Maybe in August. Maybe in August we'll do the last Ava movie.
No, we got 2 to do. There's 4 of them.
2. Oh fuck! You're right. There's 4, not 3. Yep.
So
I forgot. I keep thinking there's 3 for some reason. 4.
Yeah.
There is 4.
I don't know if we'll be doing the first or we'll be doing the golden one that's got the military involved. I want to do the first. It's much more fun, but if you'd rather not, we can do the one.
We will figure that out. We have been.
Ryan's got the Halloween pick.
Oh no. I'm glad I don't have the Halloween pick.
I have the Christmas pick.
I'm glad I don't have either of those because I'm like, fucking spirit of the holiday. I don't give a shit. I just want to watch a movie.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to make us watch The Ginger Dead Man.
I am Arcticia Frost. You can find me on Twitch. You can also at twitch.tv/Arcticia Frost. There's also a link to my Discord in there if you want to hang out.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yep.
And I've been Hope Frayorl. You can find me on Twitter as @HFrayorl. You can find me on Twitch as @HopeFrayorl, and by the time this goes up, I'll be streaming again as I will have done my computer upgrades, and they'll have not blown my PC up, hopefully.
Woo! All right. Thank you, everyone,
And
for listening.
missing from this episode because he has caught a very bad case of tummy hurt and he has to lie down.
Oh yeah, I just forgot we didn't even mention Ryan at all.
Like the thing with Ryan is Ryan is one of the people who he actually does have tummy hurt that will actually fucking kill him. Like if it's not taken care of properly.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
So Ryan is not on your phone
Ryan
now.
is,
please, I hope you understand.
Ryan is not on your phone. Ryan is feeling very unwell, so please do give him all your love as best you can. Tap your phone where Ryan is. Press F in chat.
Yeah, I was going to say, give him love house. Like, you can't contact him.
Yeah, no, you can't contact Ryan. But if you go back to the, I don't know, a previous episode and poke the little Ryan on screen. Or you can just poke the anime girls we put on screen instead.
He'll feel it.
Yeah, Ryan will feel it. Next week's episode, we don't fucking know. It's wrong. It's Face Off. It's Face Off. It's still Face Off. It's Ryan's turn because Violet can't do Aliens until the week of May the 2nd, so.
Fair enough. Alright, so we are back next time with, I don't know.
Probably a Seagal movie, maybe Against the Dark. I don't know.
We'll find out. See you all next time.
Press the
Bye.
stop button. Thank you for listening to this special bonus month episode of Stargate Oversight. Stargate Oversight is myself, Hope Frayorl, Ryan, and Arcticia Frost. The show is edited by me, produced by me and Frosty. I do the art as well, kinda. Well, except for the bits I stole, because the art for this episode was 100% stolen from Atomic used without permission. Sorry! We'll take it down if you want. Next week, tune in for Face Off. Oh god, it's gonna suck. I don't want to do it. I don't wanna!